Welcome to my Alice in Wonderland workshops. These are wonderful workshops. You don't need to know the movie or have read the book. You can still do them. I make them very simple so it is clear and easy for you to do. These are also to give you ideas. When you make the first one, if it is difficult or you don't like it, don't give up. It's the ideas I'm giving you. You put the practice. I give you the materials and the ideas, then you be you. I choose Alice in Wonderland because it is so full of imagination, and all fun, creative work comes from our imagination. This is so easy. Anybody can do it. I provide the materials. You provide you, and be yourself. Nobody is perfect. Don't try to be perfect. Be happy, relax, enjoy. We have different characters like the Mad Hatter, who wore very, very similar hats to this. We have an Alice in Wonderland dress here, and we have some of the symbols from playing cards on her dress. So this is to give you help for ideas. So this is the Mad Hatter's hat, and we will be making cards, Mad Hatter cards, and we will be making a lot of things with the themes and characters from Alice in Wonderland. The first thing we will make is a wonky clock. I have a sample of one here. The second thing we will make is a Cheshire cat grin. For those days you might not be feeling so happy. And the final thing we will make is a beautiful, gorgeous, special card. A very special card with a Mad Hatter, beautiful hat on it. So this one I have made, and you can write anything inside. This card is for anybody, any message. So to begin with our wonky clock, the first thing we do is we get this basic shape. Excuse me. This is very, very easy to do. You don't need to have it perfect like this. You can use a white paper plate. You know, the one for parties, for children's parties. You also need butterfly pins. This is what a butterfly pin is. It just opens out its wings at the back like this. And this will go at the back to move the hands of the clock. Do you see? The hands move, and this goes at the back. So your wonky clock, these two examples will show you why I want you to be yourself. This one, I have just cut out an image. I have some images here from Alice in Wonderland. You know this guy, the Cheshire cat, he's always grinning. And I cut out the image. I used playing card images, cut them out, decorated it. You can put more here. And then I chose very simply, put the hours anywhere you want, these numbers anywhere you want. And I wrote on this one, I'm late, because he was always late. I'm late for a very important date. I wrote, I'm happy, because we want to be happy. And I'm relaxing, because always being in a hurry is not good for you. You must relax. So this is the first clock. This one is another example. It is beautiful Alice, who had a beautiful imagination. And it says time for tea, because tea time, the Mad Hatter's tea party, is a theme in the book Alice in Wonderland. So I have some cups here, some spoon stickers decorated, and just simply the playing cards again. So they're two very basic, simple, easy ones to do. So this one I will make with you now. I have my shape. I punched 2 holes in this, and I have my butterfly pin. I will show you how to punch the 2 holes here. It's very, oops. Put one on top of the other. Punch 2 holes, and then I put my butterfly pin in. This way, you put it through, then you put it through the hole, and at the back you separate it. Just like that. So that makes this shape, and we have our basic clock shape. Now you decorate it. So to decorate it, I cut this. You don't have to cut perfectly. If you like, you can, but it is not necessary. It is only necessary to enjoy and be yourself. And remember, everything improves with practice. The first time may not be perfect, but that's okay. Keep using your imagination and keep practicing. So I have some decorated shapes here, and now I will choose which image I would like. Let me see. I like this image. So I will cut this out. This is this image. And I'm going to cut this image out. It is very easy to get these images. You just can download from the internet, and they are very, very simple images to get. So this is to theme it, to make it into a theme. I am going to use this, and it's quite nice. So the next thing I know I need to use is my glue. When we are making things with children, glue is very important because we expect children to do everything our way. It is too difficult if you do not have the correct materials. So this glue is very good, craft glue, and I would shake it. Sometimes it's difficult, you need to shake it to get it out. And I will place it here on my Alice in Wonderland clock. So it looks like, oops, this so far. The next thing I will do is I will cut out my little pieces here. I'm going to just decorate this with my little card pieces. Make my clock very, very nice. This is another one. My glue needs to shake. So I need one more. I have this little white rabbit guy. He looks quite nice. I got him in Easter decorations. So you can also keep an eye out for things that you like, and you can use them again. So we have some decorations on it. I think I will have a tea time decoration. You can draw a cup of tea. Here in this workshop I will put a sticker on. So we have a few different decorations on our clock. The next thing I do is I put my numbers. So I think I will say in this one also time for tea, because we have the tea and Alice in Wonderland. Time for tea. We love tea in Ireland. Time for tea. So we're going to have the numbers. What way will I put the numbers? I think I put the numbers big and small, and all higgledy-piggledy, all over the place. So I will put 6 here, I will put 3, a big 3 at the top, I will put 11, I will put 12, I will put 2, and a very big 4 here. So time for tea is done, that simply. And here's my clock. And I can move the hands whatever time that I like. This is your basic clock, and very easy to do. We just have some of the symbols from Alice in Wonderland, and it is so simple. So that's our clock done. We'll move on next to our beautiful Cheshire Cat grin. Very simple to do. So this time I cut out this shape. It's not perfect, but it is a general shape of the mask for the grin. We are just doing his nose and his mouth, not his eyes. So I'm going to use what I had, the clock, but I'm going to take off this part, like this, and this one. And also I'm going to remove this. Now I look again and I want to make it like this. So I will go down here and make his cheeks. Okay, so let me see. I go down a little bit here and back up like two hills. This shape, and make it a little bit pointy at the bottom for his cheeks. So this is his grin shape. So we need to do his nose. So we do a black here, we do a line down, we do some spots, his whiskers and his grin. So I'm going to do this now. I will leave this one here for you to look at while I am doing this, if I can. It's not standing up. Better here. Okay? Okay. And you can stand it up and look at it yourself. I have his nose, just a plain circle. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I do his nose. Like this. Then I have his grin. I think I will do his cheesy Cheshire Cat grin. Something like this. Do one line like this. And we need to do like a banana shape almost. His mouth. Like this. Like a banana shape. Now we put in his teeth just lines. Very basic shape. Now we put down a line for his mouth and his whiskers. These are his beautiful whiskers. Six whiskers for the Cheshire Cat. Meow, the Cheshire Cat. And we have this little shape at the top as well. This makes his grin more cheeky, I would say. So we have a Cheshire Cat grin very simply like this. It is not the exact same as this, but you get the idea. So I put this here. Then I want to make it this color, this beautiful color. I don't need to use brushes. I just use this wipe and this paint very quickly. Then it's not so messy, a little bit messy, but you can wipe off all the mess afterwards. And creative work is meant to be a little bit messy, not too much. So I like working with paint. I love the feel of paint. So I think he needs some lips. And I wipe off his teeth because he has white teeth before it dries, before the paint dries. His lovely white teeth, the Cheshire Cat. He had a big grin. So it's a little mask. Maybe on a rainy day you can use your little Cheshire Cat grin to cheer somebody up who's grumpy on a rainy day. Okay, so we have the Cheshire Cat grin like so. What do we need? We just need this stick to hold it up, and very simply, this is a drinking straw, a lovely drinking straw. I like the colour and the shape, so turn it over, turn this over. At the back you place this here and you get a little piece of tape. Glue, tape, sticky stuff, and I will cut this, place it at the back like this, and I have my Cheshire Cat grin. So that's the Cheshire Cat grin mask, and we have this sample also. So to repeat, you just cut a basic shape, you draw the grin, and you put this paint on to make it the wonderful colour of the Cheshire Cat. This is an image of the real Cheshire Cat from the movie, and you can look at these images to help you also. The final thing we will do is this beautiful, beautiful Mad Hatter hat. Remember I told you the Mad Hatter hats? Well, this is a card for any occasion, for any person you choose. This is a wonderful, wonderful card. So I chose a lovely balloon shape. I love balloons. All children love balloons, except when they burst. But we all love to play with balloons. And this is what we are doing in my workshops, getting ideas and playing with them. So just have fun. Don't try to be perfect, have fun. So this one, I will choose a different colour. For my balloon shape, I will choose red. Red is a very, very bright, happy, fun colour. I love red. These are simple balloon shapes. You can cut this out if you wish. You don't need to. Just cut out the shape of the balloon. And again, we will cut some images from Alice in Wonderland. We will cut out the shape of a black hat. I will show you how to do that. And we will glue a feather and this little 10 and 6 shillings little piece onto it. The little details I love. So the first thing I'm going to choose to do is the shape of the hat. So very simply, the shape of the hat is so easy to cut out. I can copy this shape, or I can draw a new one, a little bit smaller, but that's okay. On black card, we cut out the shape of the hat. Again, don't worry if it's not perfect. Ask for help if you need some help with cutting, and do it your way. So I have my basic hat shape. Straighten it up at the bottom, I think, a little bit. Here's my little hat. And I place this on the card here. I'm going to choose a feather. Do I have my feathers? Let me see where my feathers have gone. 1 second, I just need to get my feather. And I'm going to choose a colour that is in contrast. I love this colour. This is a beautiful old-fashioned colour. That's why I like this colour. I love this colour. This colour. So this is going to be on the hat like this. And then I make the tiny 10 shillings and sixpence card that was on the original movie, 10 and 6. And this I would place in the card like so. And these are all themes from the movie Alice in Wonderland, which was great because it was so imaginative. So I think this is just about right. And we need our good glue again to stick this all together. The hat first, then the feather, some glue. Then we place our 10 and 6. I need to make another one because I put it somewhere and I can't find it. Silly me. 10 and 6, very small one there. So we place this all together on top of the glue, if you can see that, and my little band, the hat band. And you can give this card to anybody. And wait a few minutes for this to dry. While we are waiting for this to dry, we can cut. I think I like these letters. I like to work with letters also. So I think I will just simply cut this shape out from the original movie Alice in Wonderland. So this card is so easy to make, and you can give it to anybody, special, for any occasion. So I'll put some glue at the back, and you can write your own message inside. This one I will leave blank. And we have this. So we wait for it to dry. It just takes a few minutes for the glue to dry. So we had that original sample of Alice in Wonderland, and you can put your own message inside. So that's my workshop. I hope you enjoyed making your wonky clock, your Cheshire Cat grin, and your beautiful Alice in Wonderland themed card. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Enjoy.